Hi, this is Raina. Let's crochet some beautiful home decor today. I found this beautiful bulky yarn in my favorite light blue color, and I think it makes a perfect bowl to store fruit and my craft supplies. So I'm using for this bowl Premier Macra-Made bulky yarn, and my favorite color is the smoke blue, and my orange bowl is made with yarn color papaya, and I'm using a 9mm crochet hook for this project. And we're going to start with the slip knot. Pull it tight, and we're going to chain 8. Try to do it quite loosely because it's a bit of a hard yarn to work with, so that's why it makes it such a good material for a bowl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and join with slip stitch into the first. Okay, next row we're going to single stitch in each stitch around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now slip stitch into the first one. Okay, this is our first row done. Next row, chain 1, and then find the next stitch and single stitch twice in each stitch around. So this way you will end up with 16 stitches around. I'm done with my 16 stitches around. I'm going to slip stitch to the first one, and we can start the next row. Again, chain 1. So now single stitch twice to the first stitch, and then single stitch once into the next. Again, single stitch twice to the next, and once in the next, and repeat twice in the next, once in the next. And this will make you 24 stitches around on this row. Again, I'm done with my 24 single stitches around. I will slip stitch into the first, and we have one more row to crochet for the smaller bowl base. Chain 1, single stitch twice into the first stitch, and now single stitch once in each next 2 stitches, 1 and 1. Then again, single stitch twice into the same, and once into each next 2, 1 and 1. Again, twice into the next, and this way you will end up with 32 stitches around this row. I'm done with my 32 stitches. Time to slip stitch to the first, finish our base. And I want to show you the right side of the bowl is the other side, the opposites. So this is, you can check out, is actually what it looks like on the outside of the bowl. But we're gonna keep working on this side. Now it's time to make the side of the bowl. And for that we chain 1. We're going to single stitch in back loops only into each stitch of the previous row. Just 1 single stitch in back loop of each stitch. So you will have 32 back loop stitches on this row. Continue to the end. I'm done with 32 stitches. We'll slip stitch into the first, and from now on you will just single stitch to the both loops of each stitch of previous row, and just once in each stitch. You will always have 32 stitches in each row, so just keep going. 1 stitch and 1, and then both loops of each stitch, and this will form the side of the bowl. And you can make it as high as you'd like, or how much yarn you have left in your bowl. Let's see, I'm gonna try, my bowl here has 6 rows of side rows. Okay, so I'm done with 3 side rows, and you can see how the bowl is starting to form, the edge. And just keep crocheting. I'm gonna make a couple of more rows, hopefully 3. And just want to show you. So just start each row with a chain, 1 chain, and then single stitch around. Okay. And just as before, this ball of yarn allowed me to make 6 side rows. So that's the perfect size. Okay, and I will finish with the last slip stitch and pull it through. Okay, and I ended with the wrong side of the bowl. I can now go and turn it around, and that's our bowl. It's kind of cool. You can form this at the same time. It's still really sturdy and stays in place once you've achieved your perfect form. And to finish the bowl, I will show you how I weaved in the thread. So this one in the bottom here, I'm using a smaller crochet hook so it'll be easier to pull the yarn through the stitches. Since I don't have a needle big enough for this yarn, I'm doing it this way. So I'm pulling it here through, and just finding stitches next to it so I can pull it through and make it secure. Let's see, sometimes it just takes a while to find one that is perfect. Just, yeah, doing it this way a couple of times, you can confidently cut the thread, and it's not gonna unravel, that's for sure, because it's sturdy yarn. And I also wanted to show my papaya yarn bowl had a little bit more yarn in it, so I was able to make a little bit bigger bowl. So this one, I just added one more row to the base. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I crocheted 5 rows of the base. The last one I started the same way, chained 1, single stitched twice in the first stitch, and then single stitched once into the each next 3 stitches. That way I ended up with 40 single stitches in that last base row, and then I continued as the other one, the first side row single stitched in back loops only, and then I made 7 side rows, single stitch rows. That one just makes a little bit bigger bowl, put more yarn in it. And that's my project for today. I think it's super easy, super fun, works up really quickly, and it would make a perfect last minute gift if you have some yarn at home and you want to make something unique. Just crochet this bow. You can add some fruit, candy, whatever you like in here, and bring it to your host. And this is something that you made with your own hands, which makes it really unique. Anyways, have fun and let me know if you have any questions. I am here to help, and happy crocheting!